Next gentleman, been waiting since the beginning of the evening, and he is our house hemp comic. And then when I close out with my buddy Ben, please give a big hand for Chief Randy Eagle Eye.
Yeah, I always love to hear people laugh. That's why I always give them marijuana. When I say this bud's for you, I don't mean Budweiser. No, I don't mean that Clyde's LP. I mean that beautiful emerald green. I wrote this song, legalized marijuana. I call it my impression of Merle Haggard on marijuana, my hoot and holler and hump stump and hallelujah hippie song. And it goes like this. Well, I'm not so humble hippie from Humboldt County, and we don't make no moonshine in them there hills, but we do grow that healthy herb called marijuana, and wish we all could enjoy it cheap and legal too. Now, we don't say yippee to pharmaceutical poisons, and we tell our kids to forget about alcohol and tobacco too. And we wish you all would call your local elected crook and say forget the lottery and legalize the pottery today. Now, we don't burn no American flags up in Humboldt County, but we would like to wash it clean of crime and corruption and not saddle our children with this pile of debt that was created by horse manure and greed. Well, I'm not so humble hillbilly from Kentucky, and we don't make no moonshine in them there hills, but we do grow that healthy herb called marijuana, and wish we all could enjoy it cheap and legal too. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Had this job as a bartender. Guy come in and asked me for a Bud Light. I gave him some Mexican marijuana. He saw the light too, but the owner didn't. He said, "You might be a comedian, but you ain't gonna be a bartender here no more." You know, about holiday time, I wrapped little red ribbons around green marijuana buds, giving the women hope to catch the Christmas spirit. I brought this paper because I know you wouldn't believe me unless I brought the paper. But here in last Saturday's news, on February 2nd, 2 Saturdays ago, in the Daily News, it says President Bush has been nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize. Unbelievable. Those people must have been either stupid, naive, drunk, bought off. I don't know. I mean, here's a guy whose philosophy it is, kiss his ass or he'll kick your ass. It's like giving the Safe Sex Award to Rock Hudson. He says he's the education president. Well, if he's the education president, shouldn't he be saying obliterate posterior instead of kick ass? I saw the State of the Union speech. It was just like doing heroin. Everything got all fuzzy, got sick in my stomach, and I threw up. This wave of patriotism sweeping the country. I get up every morning saying the Pledge of Allegiance and saluting the flag. We don't burn them with anger. Got a copy here of President Bush's domestic agenda. Some people say we have a drug problem in this country. We do. Yeah, there's not enough marijuana. Real problem in this country is money. More people are addicted to money than any other substance. It's caused more crime and corruption than any other substance. It's dangerous to have too much, dangerous to have too little, and hard to have the right amount. So I made up this little card that you can mail to Mrs. Reagan or any or all your elected officials to bring this problem to their attention. It says, happy holidays, because they're always on vacation. Open up. It says, make this your New Year's resolution, just say no to money. You just stick it in this envelope here. Just mail it to the crook of your choice. That's any politician. Washington, D.C., District of Corruption. Where an honest man can't get a job, much less elected. We have a terrorist alert in this country. This is the guy we're looking for. Scared to shit out of my children. Yeah, they put them in debt, We got all points bulletin out for these guys too. The VCR, that's the Vegetarian Committee for Revolution. They want to impeach this guy and force him to eat broccoli. Smoked some marijuana before I went into this bar. I forgot to order a drink. Smoked some marijuana before I went into a liquor store. I remembered the rolling papers, but I forgot to buy a six-pack. And I realized marijuana was telling me to forget alcohol. Marijuana industry come up with a marijuana perfume. It's called Funky Skunky Mellow. Yeah. We guarantee you girls wear it, the guys will check out your buds and see how your hairs are doing. Ooh. Yeah. You know why they don't let cops smoke marijuana? Yeah, they already spend too much time in the donut shops. Yeah, they're going to crack it down on that because I walked in a donut shop the other day, there was pictures of missing cops on the wall. I stand on the curb smoking a marijuana cigarette. This fool comes up to me and says, "Hey, you can't do that. That's illegal." I said, "What do you mean?" It says right down here, it's a loading zone. Yeah, this cop stopped me 20 years ago and said, "Son, you got a marijuana problem?" I said, "No, do you? You look like you do. You need some?" Cop stopped me last week and said, "Son, you got a marijuana problem?" I said, "I sure do. It ain't cheap, it ain't legal, and there ain't enough of it. Sometimes it gets hard to get, you know?" I graduated from UCLA. That's the marijuana testing program. Yeah. They asked me, "How'd you like it?" And I said, "Well, I didn't like grade school, but I sure enjoyed this higher education. Or I get my master's degree." Yeah. They said, "Well, here's 10 bricks and good luck." So I opened up this 4-H club. That was the home of the healthy, happy urban. Yeah. There's no 2-drink minimum signs on our tables. No, there's 2-joint maximum. Yeah. Waitress didn't ask you red wine or white wine. She said green marijuana or brown hashish. I was the drug tester there. Yeah, that's good shit. You also had to pass the drug test to get in. You had to pass positive for marijuana. You didn't get in. I was a drug counselor there. I charged 10 people for my counseling. I tell them, don't drink alcohol, don't smoke tobacco, don't do pharmaceutical poisons, legal or illegal. And then I give them a free bag of marijuana to go along with the program. Yeah. I was also the marijuana enforcement officer there. Yeah. Made sure nobody sold any bunk shit. It was the right amount in everybody's bag and nobody paid too much. We had a drug education book there. It was called Reefer Madness. Yeah, my friend, he found some marijuana in his kid's room. Yeah, it pissed him off. It was his marijuana. And he said, "Son, I don't mind you smoking marijuana, but don't be a thief. You want some marijuana, just come to me. I'll give you some." Yeah. I don't know about you, but urine testing pisses me off. Yeah. So does hair testing. Yeah. Because whenever I get low on marijuana, I just singe my beard. And I get high, you know. That's why the hippies never cut our hair. We know what we got here. You know? I don't know about you, but these politicians, you know, they piss me off for a lot of reasons. But these politicians say, "Yeah, I tried marijuana once or twice, and I regret it." You know, somebody must have sold them some bunk shit, I guess. You know? It's kind of counterproductive in the long run, but I can understand why. They're always giving us a bunch of bunk. You know? Yeah, you know, I don't think porno movies are obscene, but I think war and violence is obscene. And but all porno movies should have 2 labels. 1, women you'll never meet. 2, situations you'll never be in. And with that, good night. One more. We're gonna give you one more. My children were forced through the DARE program. You know, that's the program where they have policemen coming in and lying to your kids about marijuana. You know? So they got scared off marijuana. So I said to them, I said, "Listen, you don't start smoking marijuana, you'll grow up and look like this." Scared the shit out of them. Yeah, they grabbed that joint right out of my hand and started smoking it.
There's the chief. Everybody get the chief a big hand. Actually, it's incredible. ZZ Top and Bob Marley merged together to form the incredible version. Stick around. We got this man is funny. You know, the other night I said, "Come in, Ben. Come in, Ben." I even said it like.